Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Battleground Games Live. Welcome to the loft of Battleground Games and Hobbies in Abington, Massachusetts. And for those of you joining us for the first time, welcome. Battleground Games and Hobbies is your friendly local game store in the greater Boston, Massachusetts area with 3 locations, one up on Route 1 in Saugus, one down by the Xfinity Center in Norton, and one here in Abington that has a convenient loft, which we have set up so that we can stream from it, which is what we do. Every Friday, we play different board games.
At 7:30 Eastern.
At 7:30 Eastern, yes. So if you're tuning in now is when we do it.
It's now.
It's now. Hi, I'm Andrew. Hello, everybody. And with me today I have...
Not John. I'm Amanda. I'm here for a specific reason in this seat.
And not Amanda, I'm John. I just bought a car. I'm very happy
That's
with it.
right. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Although
And welcome to misery.
yeah, your old truck died, so
Yeah,
it was
the
something
big
you
truck
needed
died.
to do.
Yeah, I've been in that boat.
So yeah, we get together and we play games. Very often we are learning to play them with you, our chat.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you get to watch us muddle through them and get things wrong. It's a thing that happens.
So, it's fun.
Yeah, it's-
Sometimes our mistakes are game breaking, and sometimes our mistakes are just funny.
Yes. It's a good way to look at it.
Yeah.
yeah.
We always learn from them.
What was the one where we totally messed it up but still had a good time playing it? The Libertalia?
Libertalia.
Yeah.
What?
It might have been.
Like,
It was one of those.
It's a trick-taking game where the challenge of the game comes from the fact that everybody has the same cards in hand.
That's right. That's
So
right.
we did
were
not
all-
have the same cards in hand as we messed up. Anyways, what I'm saying is we enjoy
It
ourselves.
was fun. Hey, Pie.
Hi, thank you for
Thank
the
you
subscription,
for
Insidious Pie.
resubbing.
I should also say thank
Pie.
you for the subscription, Gloom167,
No,
a new subscriber from last week.
Yeah, and thank you for follows from Herbal and Pyrex
Herbal.
Gaming. It's got 2 A's, so it's Herbal.
Herbal.
Also, Pie, sub Babby, 9
Yeah.
months.
Congrats! Yay!
I think I bought myself some bits.
Shall we talk about bits before we do anything else?
we should talk about bits.
Because
So,
there's a thing going on with bits.
I'm about to do a thing with bits.
Okay.
If you cheer with 200 or more bits at a time, it turns into a mega cheer,
Oh.
which unlocks special emotes for the month of May or month of June for Pride Month. So I have now shared 2 Pride emotes with people in the chat.
Yay.
So if you are watching,
Insidious Pie got a new Pride emote.
Pie got that awesome Pride emote. I love that little girl. She's awesome. Waving with her little bi flag hair. I love it. Makes me real happy. And let's see what emotes I got, because I got a couple of emotes out of that too. So these are the Pride emotes I have unlocked so far. Ooh, that's a new one. And this is a new one. And then I got this one and this one earlier today.
So you're saying this, but
doing
you're
it
not putting them in chat. So
I'm
we don't
just
know what
putting
you're
them in
talking
chat
about.
now. I'm taking them. So the order that they're in is like the reverse order that I got them in. So the
I like
first
the rainbow
2 there.
ring. That's lovely.
So that's the one wing. There's
Yeah.
another wing
Oh.
that you. And I just got another one.
Thank you,
Pie.
Insidious Pie, for the 200 bits and for sharing. In addition, I believe
Yep.
the Trevor Project is getting donations
I
based
believe so,
on.
yeah.
I don't know
Some
how
of
that
those.
works.
Yeah, I looked it up earlier and my brain farted, so it's gone out of my head now. But yeah, Pride Month. Yay.
Pride Month. So Amanda and I went to Quincy Pride last Sunday. We had a terrific time.
The second year of Quincy Pride. Very excited about
You
it.
can't tell anymore, but I had a temporary tattoo on my cheek.
It said "Smash the Patriarchy."
Yes, I was really on board with that. And we had a terrific time. Amanda re-dyed my hair, so it's nice and purple again, although I don't know if it comes across on the stream. and we generally had a marvelous time.
Have an
It's so much
awesome
fun
time.
doing
Pi says
Pride
they'll be at
stuff.
the Boston Pride Parade tomorrow.
Yeah, we wish we could go to that, but we didn't plan
We are
well.
both working tomorrow, so yeah, we can't be there with you, my friend. But have fun. Have an awesome time. Next year, I'm going to be more on the ball, and I'm going to ask for Boston's Pride Parade Day off because the Quincy Pride Committee has asked people who were at Quincy Pride to march with them last year and this year, and I would be marching with them if I could, but I'm working.
Yeah.
I got science to do. Thank you very
Science is
much,
good too.
Pi. But yeah, we had a great time,
Yeah.
and we're excited about Pride Month. So we're gonna do like relationshipy sort of.
I don't know if we can make an entire month out of
We'll
it.
figure it out.
But what leapt to mind immediately when we thought about Pride was Fog of Love.
Yeah.
Because, okay, it's a game that has positioned itself very well to be open to all gender identities and folks
Yeah.
who are into relationships. I realize maybe it's not a game for ARO folks, but for anybody else, it's a game that talks about relationships and does not force you into any particular sexuality or sexual identity.
You are who you want to be.
When they
game.
printed the game, they actually printed 3 covers for it.
Yes.
Yep.
Which
I got
was very
the
cool.
Original cover, but
Yeah.
there was also the 2 male and 2 female.
Yes.
Two visually representative of female and visually representative male, though you're free to interpret that however you would like.
So, John, this is your copy of the game.
Yes.
And I know you have not played it because I unwrapped everything when I put the board together for today. So let's go to the board.
So the reason
folks
I'm
can
sitting
see
in the
what's
middle
going
is
on
because
here.
I'm going to be the table friend tonight. Because this is a 2-player game.
Yes.
And Andy and John are going to play it. It's John's copy of the game. So, so yeah, I think actually you guys have the wrong color.
Do we need a trade?
No. I didn't even think about that.
I don't think it really
Yeah.
matters.
Okay.
I just realized
right.
it. The colors are just so that you know like whose stuff is whose. It's
Yeah,
not
so my
really.
stuff is the pink stuff, even though I have the blue choice.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
John's
yes, blue. I think
blue.
it's more teal.
I have to
It's
say,
sort of a.
these chips, the choice
Military
chips,
blue.
they have some heft to
They are
them.
like
Have you tried one?
they're legit poker chips.
It's pretty awesome.
They're pretty cool.
I
They
was
have the
kind of
logo
poker.
for the game on the back. I wonder if the ones that have the different covers. Look at the backside where it
Yeah.
says Fog of Love, and
Yeah.
it has the logo from
Oh,
the box.
yeah. I wonder.
I
if
wonder.
it's-
I'll have to
yeah.
ask Sarah because didn't we get Sarah a copy of this game?
We
that had
did.
the.
That's
Did
a
we
good
get her
question.
the one with the ladies or the
I think the
dudes?
ladies. Yeah.
We'll have to ask and see if her poker chips have a different logo on it.
I figured it was probably going to be mostly her and Jen playing it, so
Possible.
that worked.
Me and her.
Yeah. So before we start, John has never played this.
Nope.
Amanda and I have watched one
We watched
online
Loading
play
Ready
of
Run
it. Yes,
play.
Loading Ready Run played it on one of their Thursday nights.
Yes.
So we have a vague notion of how it works, but the game comes with what's supposed to be a very comprehensive tutorial.
Yeah. It's supposed to
And that's
really
what
run
these
you
decks
through it.
here are. Each deck says, tutorial card 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And you don't shuffle the tutorial stuff, you just play it as packed.
Yep.
And an important point about this game, and this will become obvious as we go, is that Andy and John are not playing Andy and John. It's not that Andy and John are going to be making decisions based on their own choices of like what activities to do and things to say. It's that they will be building a character here and a character here and then playing as those characters.
Yeah.
So this also
So it's a
fits in
little
with our
bit narrative,
previous
it's a
month's
little bit
theme.
role playing.
That was definitely
before
something
we
that
get started,
became very
yeah.
obvious
Sorry.
watching this get played was that you cannot play and make the decisions that you would make as a person. You have to play and make the decisions that your character would make,
Right.
because otherwise it just doesn't work.
So I think the tutorial will walk us through a lot of things, but in general, we're each going to have a character card which goes here. And that character card has like a little dial around it, which is our relationship satisfaction. I don't know if we care about points, but you earn points. You earn relationship satisfaction by meeting certain criteria. And it's got a score tracker that you use on there. Each character has a bunch of different personality traits,
Yep.
the personality dimensions. And they can either be positive or negative.
Yes.
And the way that you indicate whether you're positive or negative in something is by putting your little counters out here. So if I had this, I am more sincere. If I have it down here, I'm less sincere.
Yeah.
So we
we've got-
have
yeah.
discipline, curiosity, extroversion, sensitivity, gentleness, and sincerity.
Yes.
So,
And
yeah.
various cards will show us these icons to indicate that we're either going up or down in those various.
And they have some traits, sort of, like discipline has organized, diligent, hardworking, whereas on the negative end of that, you would have disorganized, reckless, and lazy. So, like for extroversion, you'd have extroverted, sociable, assertive, introverted, shy, reserved. So it's not even necessarily negative, it's just the opposite ends of
Yeah,
these things.
yeah.
Because I don't really like the implication that being introverted is negative, because as an introvert, I get to listen to that sort of nonsense all the time, and it's stupid.
Yeah.
All right.
The other aspect of this game is that there will be multiple choice situations we get
Yes.
into.
This is what I'm
And that's
excited
what
about.
these are for. These are choice A, B, C, and D. And when we have a choice, John and I will each pick up our choice tokens, choose the one that we want, play them in the choice section here, and then reveal them simultaneously. And hopefully that comes across on camera. Yeah, you can see
I think
the
it
C
pops
there.
more with the different colors, actually.
Yeah.
So hopefully that's a good thing, hopefully.
So we'll get to that. But I think our best bet is to just go ahead and try the tutorial and see if it actually teaches us how to play this game.
What was the previous game we had with the tutorial? It was Legends of, with the cards we would play and it would tell us exactly what to do. Legends of...
Well,
co-op
Root
game.
had a tutorial
Yeah.
that led you through the first 2 turns of the game and then let you loose after that. And I remember being very frustrated with that tutorial because it made me do something that kind of
It locked
messed
you
up my
into a
plan
really
for the
specific
remainder of the
path.
game.
No, I mean, the co-op game we played before, it was with Travis. It was the 4-player, I think it was in
Was
Lord
that
of
the
the Rings.
one? Was that the one that had that Travis realized we could go over the waterfall?
Yes, yes.
Oh yeah,
Legends of something.
Legends of Andor.
I think
Yeah,
so.
that's it.
That
What
was
we call
great.
that?
That was great.
That was a great game. I would revisit that game.
Oh, absolutely. That was a good co-op
Yeah.
game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be a ton of fun. That was
I
a,
should
that was
say,
a really good time.
Speaking of scenarios and stuff like that, this game does have several different scenarios,
Yeah.
and they come in these little pre-sealed packs.
Which is awesome.
So we have High School Sweethearts.
Yep.
We have We Give It a Year, which sounds ominous.
Oh my god, I'm so excited.
And we have I Know What I Know, which also sounds, or I Know What I Want.
That sounds like an Agatha Christie novel.
Anyways, we're not playing any of those scenarios. The tutorial recommends that you do Sunday morning date. So that's the scenario that should be in the tutorial.
So just imagine, my dudes, it's Sunday morning. You're going on a date.
Well, we'll see what my character would do. In real life, on a Sunday morning date, I would make waffles. All right,
It's true, he would.
That's cool.
and they would be delicious.
Yeah,
Probably.
it's true, they would be.
So let's start with tutorial card 1.
If you
from
want to
the
taste
sweet deck.
Andy's waffles
Speaking
tonight,
of waffles.
that's not like a euphemism. If you really want to try his waffles, come
1.
to our Extra Life event
Satisfaction.
in October.
Pick up the next 2 cards in the sweet deck. These are your character cards. Both take the card that matches your color. Place it in the appropriate spot. Select which side the character card best represent your character's gender identity. Take one of your colored tokens and place it on 0.
Okay, so we have Pink and blue.
Yep, so I'm pink, you're blue.
I know, that's why I had to say it's not a euphemism. It sounds profoundly dirty.
So
there's no name.
you know
we
it's
get the name
not.
our character, I see.
You do wanna taste
you get
Andy's waffles.
You make up
Everyone
everything
should.
about your character. So
Andy's waffles are
they all
amazing.
have a male identity side and a female identity side.
Yes.
I'm going to play a lady.
I'll play a male.
Okay. So I'm Janet.
Okay.
Andy, come to my house and make me waffles, please. So Andy actually
Okay, Pie.
Andy makes midnight waffles
And put a marker
at
on
Extra
0.
Life, at our 24-hour
We are-
Extra Life. So if you stay overnight for the Extra Life event, you do get a waffle for a donation.
Yes.
We do
You
waffles.
have to buy a ticket.
Yeah,
to
buy a
get
ticket,
waffle.
get a waffle. His waffles have a secret ingredient and are a family recipe.
I don't know
and
if they have a secret ingredient.
It's technically like a secret.
Anyway.
How you deal with the eggs. Anyway, it's really good. And he
I am a fan of waffles.
he definitely my parents already liked Andy when we started dating. They already knew him. We had been friends for a while. But definitely the waffles were a major selling point of me starting to date Andy. And now my family will request brunch for holidays
Ah.
and request that we come over and make waffles for brunch. So
Alright.
So we've got our characters.
I'm gonna be Charles, but everyone calls me Crunchy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everybody calls you Crunchy. I'm Janet.
right.
And people call me Nettie.
Okay.
Uh,
They only refer to me as Charles when it's something serious.
They don't call you Chaz.
Charles, come in here right now.
Yeah, there we go, like that. Yeah, I like that. All right.
Okay.
Go with that.
So, A Fog of Love is a game about about a relationship and how satisfied your character is in this relationship. Most things you do in the game will influence this. The number you have on your character card is your current satisfaction level.
Okay.
Satisfaction is shown on the card like this, with a heart.
Okay.
So if you have something on a card that has a heart, that's going to influence your satisfaction.
You're not
The
satisfied
higher the
right now 'cause
number,
you're not dating
the
yet.
happier and more satisfied you are in the relationship. Whenever you get an effect, for example, that says +2 heart, move your thing forward 2.
Sweet.
If you get one that says -2, you move it down. Note that you cannot have negative satisfaction. The lowest it can go is 0.
Okay.
When you reach 10, you put 1 on the 10 in the center of the card and then just keep going around.
Oh, sweet.
So,
Do you want me to read stuff since I'm table friend?
sure. Do you want to read?
Yeah.
Okay.
This sounds intense.
So now it has instructions at the bottom of the card.
All right.
It tells us to do something else.
So now you are going to pick up and read tutorial card 2 on top of the traits deck.
This is this little
That's
deck
that.
here. Here you go.
They're adorable.
All right.
Are they
Traits.
fantasy flight sized? They seem fantasy flight
They
sized.
do
fantasy game?
definitely seem
No, it's
fantasy
definitely
flight
not.
sized.
Okay.
Traits represent who your characters are at the deepest personal level.
Okay.
First player, draw 5 traits.
Okay.
Second player, do the same.
Okay.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Thank you.
Then pick up and read the card called Tutorial Card 3. Look for the number 3 on the Serious deck.
Yes.
Ooh,
That's what you've got in your
Oh,
hand.
I have it.
I like these.
Your traits are your character's inherent personality traits. If you fulfill these, you are happy in the relationship. You will increase your heart. Trait goals can be individual or shared. You have a handy little stand there for your stuff.
Perfect.
You fulfill individual goals on your own, while you depend on your partner's choices for shared goals. Traits give you incentives to make certain types of choices in the game. Traits do not, however, bind you. Like in any romantic comedy, your character might change their personality later in the game. Do keep in mind, this does say that this is a romantic comedy game.
Yes.
This is not like tragic love story.
Oh.
This is meant to be a little funny. I'm not a personally. Romantic comedies can get real cringy for me because I don't do well with secondary embarrassment.
I told John when we were discussing this game that we should have a laugh track.
No.
Oh,
And I
no.
refuse to It's the worst idea I've ever heard.
No. I love you, honey, but no.
Okay.
Select 3 out of the 5 traits you drew
Yes.
and place them in your card holder. That's
Okay.
why it's not big enough for all 5.
Yes.
When and hidden from your co-player, so you're not going to share those.
Okay, so
Select 3. When selecting traits, don't choose cards with the same symbol pointing in opposite directions, as
Okay.
these can't be fulfilled. You should
Gotcha.
also avoid cards with the same symbol in the same direction. They're harder to fulfill. This will be explained later.
so
They
I've
stack.
chosen my
Okay.
3, and there's are my other 2.
Okay.
Okay?
Place
Place the leftover cards beneath the trait stack.
Here you are.
Okay, here. Those are my discards.
Okay.
All right, I have my traits.
All right. Pick up and read tutorial card 4 on top of the occupation stack.
Oh, I can't wait to know what job I got.
First player, draw 3 occupations.
Okay,
Second player, do the same.
Okay.
here you go.
For now, ignore the icon on the card. Both will select one occupation, reveal it simultaneously. Place it on your occupation spot.
Okay, so we pick 1, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
And then you place the leftovers under the occupation deck.
Are you ready?
Okay, hang on. Here you go. On 3.
I want to know what you guys are doing.
1, 2, 3.
I am a wedding planner. I'm Martin Short.
I'm a TV star.
Okay.
I'm Johnny Cage.
This is so perfect. All right, so now I have to pick up and read tutorial card 5 from the feature deck.
Okay.
Yeah, features are fun because we do it to each other and not to
Oh
ourselves.
my god.
First player, draw 5 cards. Second player, do the same.
Sounds good.
Then I have to pick up and read tutorial card 6 on the drama deck.
Oh, drama, huh?
Drama.
Yeah,
All right.
it's gonna get dramatic. Think of features as the things you first noticed or fell for in your co-player's character. In turn, select a feature for your co-player's character. Ignore the symbols on the cards for now. Place the feature card on your co-player's side of the board. Here
Yeah.
and here. When placing the card, try to tell what it was about this feature that your character fell for.
Right.
Such as, when we first met, I immediately noticed your broad shoulders and knew you would be the kind of person I'm looking for. Don't make up how you met. That comes later. Just tell what you noticed about the other. Continue the back and forth until you both have selected and placed 3 features for the other player's character, then place the leftover cards beneath the feature deck.
Okay, I've chosen my 3.
So, what is it crunchy?
Crunchy, yeah.
So crunchy.
Crunchy.
When I first met you, one of the things that I first noticed was your prominent nose piercing, which I hadn't noticed on TV. So obviously, you know, they must edit it out in post.
I get the
or
bull ring, or what do they call
I
that
think it's
exactly?
like one of those things that attaches to your ear.
Oh, okay.
So you've got like an
Real
earring,
good.
and then you've got this big chain, and it attaches to your nose. And it looks awesome, and I was really impressed by that.
All right. So Jennifer?
Yeah.
Jennifer.
Or no,
Janet.
Janet.
Janet. Okay. So Janet, the one thing that I really got interested in was, my God, you smell so nice. You got that seducing scent.
Oh,
That's just so
seductive scent.
So nice. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it takes a
There we
lot
go.
of work to maintain that.
So we're choosing 3. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we're gonna choose
Yep,
3.
because you have 3 slots
Okay.
to fill in.
So would you like to go again?
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Excuse me, chat. I'm so
in
sorry.
addition to your incredibly cool nasal piercing,
Yeah.
I also noticed your you're sort of, you know, I've always been a fan of Mystery Science Theater
Oh,
and
okay.
Joel Hodgson, and you have I know he has sort of sleepy eyes, but I feel they were bedroom eyes.
Oh, wow.
So
Okay.
I noticed your bedroom eyes.
Kind
and
of like the Vince Vaughn kind of.
yeah.
Okay. So, you know that I've loved you from the beginning. Just from, I know you have the styling in the sense because you wear these very old-fashioned clothes.
You know I do. Yeah,
all
as a
times.
wedding planner, it's part of my
Yeah.
sort of whole look.
Yeah.
You have to, have that look when you're a wedding planner like I am.
Yep.
I also noticed when I first met you, I guess as a television actor, right? A lot of the time you're told what to say and you memorize lines and stuff, but when you're in person, you tend to talk very slowly. You're a slow speaker, and I feel that it felt like you were thinking things through more when speaking to somebody outside of like the television circumstances.
Okay. In real life, I double as the Micro Machines guy. And I know I can definitely rely on you to help me relax in the end of the night because you're always stoned. So I know you'll be super helpful.
I'm shocked that you could tell.
You need to be relaxed all the time in such a high stress environment.
Yeah, man.
Thank you.
Go on ahead.
Weddings, they can be really stressful. So I need a little help.
You should be the slow talker. Oh my God.
Well, I appreciate
That's where that-
the slow
yeah,
talking.
okay.
It makes it easier for me to
I've seen-
follow it.
I
All
gotta
right.
make sure I don't fall asleep with my piercings in. Jeez.
All right.
Most choices you make in Fog of Love can be aligned or misaligned with your character's personality. You keep track of your choices by placing personality tokens on the central area of the board.
Oh.
It contains, this should be
That's you.
Oh, that's on the character
character,
slot.
yeah.
Sorry, yeah, not in the discard
This is
slot.
your discard. You keep track of your choices by placing personality tokens on the central area of the board. It contains 6 personality dimensions, which each with 2 aspects represented by an up and down arrow. So I've got to take a time out for just a moment and express my irritation at companies doing all of their graphic design with gray on white.
Yeah.
If you're going to use gray on white, having it be a mid or light gray is really bad for any sort of readability. Higher contrast, please, folks, especially if your text is itty-bitty like this. And because we're also working in special lighting,
Yeah.
so it's not great. Overall, the aesthetics of this game are beautiful. I'm having a lot of irritation with this gray on white trend because this is not the only game that has done it, and not thrilled. You track your choices by using personality tokens of your color.
Yes.
The points you get are signified by a symbol for a personality dimension inside an up or down arrow. For this, so it shows the little up with the flower,
Yep.
which is the gentleness.
You would become more gentle.
You place your token on the arrow pointing up next to gentleness. So, yeah, you would do, if it was down, you'd place it down.
Okay.
So now I need 8 and 9 on the sweet deck.
Both of them?
Yep, that's what it says.
There you go.
Thank you. At this point in your character's relationship, you have an almost clean sheet. However, your character's features and occupation have a small impact. Each feature and occupation give you a personality token, as indicated by the symbol in the lower right corner of the card. Place the 4 tokens on the relevant aspects on the board.
Okay, so as a wedding planner, I am more sensitive. Those cancel each other out. Sorry.
Okay.
I didn't realize. Well, no, you can leave them out there.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't realize I gave you a trait that
The slow
directly
speaker,
negated your TV.
negates the TV star.
So let's see. I also have a seductive scent that increases my extroversion.
That's interesting.
Because I'm stoned all the time, I'm less disciplined.
Yep.
Sure.
And because I wear old-fashioned clothes, I'm less curious.
You're closed-minded.
I'm closed-minded with
Yeah,
my old-fashioned
you
clothes.
aren't forward thinking about your fashion.
Okay.
So I'm about even on gentleness.
Yeah.
Being a very slow speaker in my personal life and a very talkative in my TV stardom.
Makes sense.
Due to my bedroom eyes, I seem to be more of an extrovert because I assume I party all the time.
Maybe
That-
you're stoned too.
guess.
Maybe that's what the bedroom eyes come from.
Sorry, and my piercings just show my curiosity for the world.
Okay.
All right.
At the end of the game, personality tokens are also the way you fill your trait goals. Fulfilling an individual trait goal depends on your balance. This is the difference between the number of tokens on a related up and down aspect. So if you have this on your trait card, individual balance is 3 gentleness or more, you will need at least 3 more personality tokens of your own color on the aspect pointing up than you have on the aspect pointing down. So if you need, say, John, 3 gentleness,
Okay.
you would need 4 tokens on the
To
up.
balance
Yeah,
out
to
the
balance
one
that
down.
out.
Yeah.
Yep. Below is a filled trait with the trait goal from the previous card. So it's exactly what I just explained. With a shared trait goal that you should count as the combined balance of both players' personality tokens. So for a shared goal, if it had 2 plus extroversion, you're currently fulfilling it.
Sweet.
So now I need card 10.
From this deck.
Yes.
Here you are.
In Fog of Love, you are representing your characters and acting on their behalf. You are, however, also playing from a more godlike position, exposing the characters to fun and crazy experiences. You are playing the story as much as you are playing the characters. You can say almost anything, but you can never reveal any of your cards unless specifically told to by the game.
Okay.
You should now choose a name for your character. Well, you already have.
Yep.
Choose a name that is not your own name. Remember, you're playing fictional characters. Now take a moment to introduce the characters you have created. Tell each other who your characters are in a few sentences. You should still not tell about how you met. When you're done with your introductions, I'm going to read tutorial card number 11.
Well, I think we already covered a lot of this. So, I mean, hi, I'm Nettie, and I wear old-fashioned clothes, and I cover up the scent of all my constant smoking with the seductive scent of perfume, I guess.
Okay.
And I'm a wedding planner by profession.
Okay. Hello, everyone. I'm Crunchy. I am a television star. Normally, I'm a very talkative individual, but in this case, my personal life, I choose to slow down and take it easy. I pierce myself. I make sure to stay up all late. And I make sure to talk in a very different tone so people don't realize I am such the famous television star.
Oh, I see. So it's a undercover sort of thing. It's avoiding the paparazzi.
Essentially, yes.
All right.
All right. I wonder what my show should be. Amanda, would you like to pick my show?
Ooh. I don't think so. I think we're going to find out about that
Okay.
in the game.
Okay.
Because if you feel inspired by like an event or something, you can always be like, well, on set today.
Okay.
And I think that will give us some clues about what your show is.
Okay, let's go with that.
All right. I am going to say, I'll give you a genre.
Okay.
I think you're on a medical drama.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Because I think that gives you a lot of places to go.
Yeah.
All right. So now I've picked up the next 5 cards. Synopsis, which I have right here. Chapter 1, Chapter 2, Chapter 3, and the finale,
Oh my God.
which go over here. So place the chapters cards face down in the chapter spot. Place the synopsis on the synopsis spot with the overview facing up. So that's going to go here in just a moment. The synopsis will introduce you to the setup and specific rules of the love story you are playing. You can read the instructions, but don't follow them yet, because we're going to follow them as we play. Reveal and place the Chapter 1 card in the play area.
Okay.
And we're going to go up as we go.
Okay.
For now, ignore the bottom of the chapter card, and then we're going to pick up and read chapter card 12 when I'm done with this. So
Okay.
here's our synopsis. It is Sunday morning date. For the tutorial, you can read the synopsis, but please ignore any instructions in it for now. The tutorial will be your guide. So, opening, you meet at a friend's party and fall in love instantly.
Okay.
Instantly. One of you leaves early, but before you split, you agree to meet the day after on a Sunday morning date. The challenge, Sunday Morning Date, is a short and sweet story that is unlikely to include sustained drama. Because it's so short, it will be difficult for the characters to fulfill all their trait goals. Keep this in mind while playing.
Okay.
So we're going to have chapter 1. We're going to draw from sweet. Chapter 2, we're going to draw from serious. And chapter 3, we're going to draw from drama.
Okay.
And then for the finale, you get 3 points for any achieved trait goal and -1 point for each missed trait goal.
Okay.
Okay. Special rules and notes. The first time you play Fog of Love, you use this love story in combination with the tutorial cards. If you want to play the tutorial again, you can learn about how to set it back up in the rulebook, which is
Yep.
nice. I
There
really
is
do
a section of the
appreciate that.
rulebook for
Cool.
resetting.
Destinies in hand. There's the love team, unconditional love, the dominant and equal partners, and in personal discard, none.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Starting hand, you get 3 sweet, 1 serious, and 1 drama. So we're gonna get there in a moment.
Okay.
Now I need card 12.
Card 12.
My God.
There's so much.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
It's
not
a
a super
tutorial.
complicated
Yeah.
game. Yeah, this is better than reading an instruction booklet,
Yes.
I
So
think.
this is going to go over several chapters, which we have right here. We're going to first read the card aloud. So chapter 1 is going to start here. Then simultaneously and in secret, do not show each other, select one of the options from the card and then use your token as your choice, put it face down in your choice section, and then resolve any additional effects that might happen as in the card. And when you're done, you get more if your choices match. So if you choose the same thing to do on your date or react,
Okay.
then you get better points.
Sweet.
When you're done resolving chapter 1, I'm to read card 13. So, you met through a friend yesterday.
I can't believe I met Crunchy.
Today, you're going on your first date. How do you suggest starting the day? Your choices are A, the classic restaurant date. Get a fabulous lunch and lots of sit-down time to really talk and get to know each other.
Okay.
B, go to a karaoke bar. Do a lot of silly serenades and electrify the room with your favorite song. It's a great way to avoid awkward silences. C, pretend to be a tourist. Go sightseeing and share your impressions as you enjoy the attractions and each other's company.
Okay.
Okay. Does it tell us anything about what the results will be, or we just have to decide?
Additional effects match. You are fully in sync about what to do. You both get 14 heart.
Ooh.
Wow.
No match. You agree to do a bit of both of your suggestions and you both get 10.
Okay.
Okay, so it was restaurant,
chapter-
karaoke, tourist.
Yep. And then you're going to be drawing cards.
Okay.
Yeah, then I have to do card 13, I guess.
Okay.
So
Gotcha. All right. So we'll vote now.
I'm actually going to put this upside down so that I
Okay.
can read it.
Amanda, would
All
you
right.
like to do the honors?
What are they going to do, chat? What do you think they're going to do? Restaurant, karaoke, tourism. They're doing some karaoke.
Oh, yeah.
So they match. So
we both
they
want to
each
go
get
to karaoke, so we get
14.
14.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Boom. Boom.
So now pick up and read tutorial card 13 from the suite
There
deck.
you go.
Thank you.
That's the last tutorial card.
All right.
After this, we have to know how to play.
Yep. No, there's actually a 14th.
Oh.
It's just it's
hidden.
in the deck.
Okay.
The first player draws 3 sweet scenes.
2, 3.
So these decks actually belong down
Oh,
here, so
oh,
that we
cool,
know
cool,
which
cool.
deck goes
Oh, okay.
is which.
We'll put
so
sweet
we
out in
may
the
want to
sweet
do that.
section.
Yeah. 1 serious scene
Okay.
and 1 drama scene.
The drama.
The other player does the same. 3 sweet.
2, 3. There it is.
Yeah, there's the next tutorial card. Look through your cards.
Oh
Notice
my
that
god. There's a 28.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
That's because these are going to happen in later
Right.
chapters, because we haven't hit that chapter yet.
Okay.
So look through your cards. Notice that there are 2 kinds of scenes. There's both choose and partner chooses. So both choose, you've already experienced that, where you both make a choice and put it down.
Yep.
Partner chooses, these play almost like the both choose scenes, except that the person playing the scene is asking the other player to choose, and thus will not make a choice themselves. With few exceptions, a turn in the game works like this. The player whose turn it is selects a scene from their hand and plays it. Then either their partner or both of them make a choice, and the effects of the card are resolved. After this, it's the other player's turn to play a scene, and turns continue back and forth. So now I grab card 14. On the cards in the game, the players can be referred to in various ways: player and partner. Player is always the player who played the card. Partner is always the player who did not play the card. Or chooser and other. The chooser is always referring to the player who made a particular choice. Other is always referring to the other player than the one who chose the previously mentioned choice. This means that on the both choose card, both players are chooser. Pick up and read 15, 16, and 17. My God. 16, 17. When a player plays a scene, they place it on top of the last played scene or chapter, so that's going to go up here. Actually, let's do it down like that. Place it so the lower part of the last scene or chapter card remains visible.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
So this
They
is
have the symbols that match
because it's
the-
got 6 turns.
Right.
Yeah.
And we're drawing from sweet, which is a symbol.
the circle.
It's a circle. You read the scene out loud, and then when you resolve the scene, you go through the steps. The affected player makes or make their choice or choices. The choices you've made will have aspect icons. Place your personality tokens at the corresponding places on the board. This means that in a partner chooses scene, it's only the choosing player who gets the personality tokens. Resolve the effect of the choices you've made. Resolve any additional effects. Remember to adjust your satisfaction on your character cards as you go. If the scene asks you to reveal something, you should show that card to the other player and then hide it again. If a scene asks you to discard one or more scenes, you always discard them face down unless instructed otherwise.
Okay.
Okay.
Use the discarded pile next to the sweet deck, actually, over here.
Because it's personal discard and there's the sweet
right.
discard. Okay.
If then you draw one or more scenes until your hand reaches 5 scenes. If you somehow already have 5 or more scenes in hand, you will not draw any additional scenes in the first chapter. You may only draw from the sweet deck. After the tutorial card Playing 3, which is next, you can begin to play as previously described. You just need one more rule and you're all set. Some scenes may ask you to change something, usually a trait.
Okay.
So you may get to change something about yourself as you go.
Okay.
When you're changing, you will either randomly or by choice, depending on the scene, discard one of your traits, features, or occupation. First, put the discarded card face down under the relevant deck. Then draw 3 new cards of the relevant type and select one of them. The leftover cards are placed under the relevant deck. When changing a feature or occupation will change your personality tokens, you remove the token provided by the discarded card and add a new token for the new card.
Okay.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
All right. Starting with the first player, you play scenes in turn until you encounter tutorial card 18. when you do pick it up and read it. So that is in the scene deck, so that's a self-limiting how many we've played.
Yeah. So, just a quick point of order here. One of the things it says in the instruction manual is you can at any time discard a card from your hand, draw a replacement for free.
Yep.
We're not allowed to do that during the
Tutorial.
because it messes the deck up.
Because this is pre-built
Yeah.
All
for the
right.
tutorial. Notice that while it's pre-built, they still got choices. So like this setup is not the setup that I saw when I watched Loading Ready Run play it.
Yeah.
It's not exactly the same personality traits. It's not the same occupations. So yeah. So Andy, you are going to play a scene,
Yes. So
and you're going to be playing.
what?
I guess you can play any of them.
Okay.
It's just that you're only drawing from the suite deck as
Right.
you go.
Okay. So we play and then we draw?
Yep,
Okay.
I believe so. Chooses a scene, places the scene in the play area right here. Either the partner or both players make a choice, resolve the scene, and draw one or more scenes until you have 5 scenes in hand. Unless you were told otherwise, only draw from the suite deck. Then it's the next player's turn.
Okay.
All right. What would you like to do first?
Excuse me.
Okay.
Hey, Crunchy.
Yeah.
Who would be your dream dinner guest? So, given the choice of anyone in the world, would you want to be your dinner guest? And then you choose either A, a movie star, B, an entrepreneur, C, a historical figure, or D, my lovely grandmother who passed away 12 years ago. And then you have to tell us about the person that you're inviting to dinner.
Okay. Okay. All right. So I just need to be clear. I'm not able to.
Like, I have nothing to do here. He just chooses.
So do I even need to do it secretly, or can I just choose off the card?
I think you just choose.
Okay.
Because this isn't one where you're both choosing and then revealing.
Yeah, this
just
is a
you get
partner
to choice.
chooses.
Okay. I'm
gonna
going
draw
to
a card while you
choose,
think about it,
an
Crunchy.
entrepreneur, Planter from Planter's Peanuts. I would enjoy.
Oh,
him
is there an
very-
actual Mr. Planter?
Haven't you seen him on the can?
Okay.
Don't
He's
you
such
eat a lot
a-
of peanuts when you have the munchies?
I do get the munchies a lot.
Him dancing with his cane on stage. Oh my goodness. It would be such a delight to see this man coming around with his endless amounts of nuts scored around the restaurant. It would be a great adventure.
So how does this influence John's personality?
He's gonna get some positive discipline.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay. Sweet.
You're interested in entrepreneurs, I guess.
yeah.
Okay, my turn.
So yeah, this is you choose a scene, you place the scene in the play area so both can read it. So at that point, John, you can see what icons are next to those characters. All right, so now it's John's turn to choose a scene.
Okay. So this is a both choose.
Yeah.
Here, I brought you some flowers.
Aww.
Sorry. Here, I brought you some flowers. So I think this is a both choose. Players choose what to give. Partner chooses what is preferred. So you can choose A, 20 large red roses. B, 50 fancy colored tulips. Or C, a huge custom-made lavender bouquet.
So these are the flowers that I'm giving to you?
No, I'm giving you. I
You're
believe.
giving, and I get...
The player chooses what to give, the partner chooses what is preferred.
Okay.
So what would you rather get
Oh, and
versus
then,
what he actually brought?
so you give the flowers, I choose what
Yep.
my character
If you
would
match,
want.
you get points.
Bonuses.
Yeah.
All right. That's my choice.
Okay.
All right.
So this is, I mean, as a wedding planner, obviously. Oh, dear.
He brought you 50 fancy colored tulips. You would have preferred a custom made lavender bouquet. So no match means that the player doesn't get any point. I'm sorry.
But you get one.
But you get 1 point.
Okay.
Because you
'Cause
got.
you still appreciate the flowers.
Thank you so much for the flowers.
Oh, you're welcome. I hope they're your favorite. So I draw one card from here.
Yep.
All right, my turn.
Ooh, okay.
What?
No, I just read my card.
Okay. Well, just we've
does it-
uncovered
does it
number
go over right
18.
now?
Yeah, starting with the first player, now play scenes in turn until you encounter tutorial 18. When you do, pick it up and read it.
Okay.
So, A situation is another type of scene. You play a situation on your turn. Unlike most other scenes, they usually don't have any choices on them. Instead, they have an effect that happens immediately. A situation will also have an effect on the next scene that's played, often influencing the effects of that card. A carryover effect is marked by the following icon in the lower right corner of the card. It's a little arrow that goes up.
Okay.
Two situations can be played right after each other, but only the most recent one will have an effect. Situations are played in the play area. As such, the icon above is used whenever there is a carryover effect, and not just for situations. It serves as a reminder when playing the next scene in the play area, so you'll be able to see it at the bottom.
Okay.
So you're going to continue playing scenes until you encounter tutorial card 19. When you see it, pick it up and read it. It's now
Okay.
Andy's turn,
So it's my turn.
Yes.
because you just got flowers.
I did.
Oh, okay.
But they may also
So the reason I'm taking so long to decide on what to do here
Yeah,
is I
but
am actually trying to figure out what will
Shield.
influence my, well,
Yeah, your
it's
goals.
both, yeah, I'm looking at my goals and trying to figure out what's going to influence things.
I choose to eat.
Okay.
Okay.
Crunchy, we won a trip to Italy.
In this karaoke bar?
How much
You were
time
just so good at karaoke.
can we take out of our busy calendars? So our options are A, let's go for a month. B, a week is fine. C, I only have time for a weekend trip. Or D, I really don't have time. I'm over my head in deadlines. If we match, we both get 3 extra. No match, we both lose 1 happiness. And there are influences on our
If you would like to take a peek, because it's going into the play area,
ourselves
so you'll be
as
able
well.
to see.
Okay.
so.
All right.
So Crunchy, how much time can we spend in Italy?
Absolutely none. I'm booked up, honey. I can't even leave this station.
A TV star.
Honestly.
Shooting schedules can't be moved because you got to go to Italy. So yeah, unfortunately, you both lose a happiness.
Okay.
But
And-
we do influence our.
Yeah, you influence your personality traits. So D, you go down in curiosity
Okay.
and up in discipline.
Oh my goodness.
C, you go up in discipline.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, and I need a
Okay.
card. Yoink.
All right. What was your nickname again? Nana? Or
Natty.
Natty.
Nettie.
Nettie. Okay. Nettie, I need you to be honest. Does this hook and chain, be honest, do they fit me personally? So both players choose. How does your partner reply, and what does your partner, what does the player prefer? Perfect, just perfect is A. To be honest, not really is B. They do, but I'm not sure you really like them. They are not really your style. Too plain, perhaps, is C.
Too plain.
Yep.
So what is the actual question?
Oh,
No, but what's the card?
It's actually, do you think these pants fit me?
yes,
It's
but
specific.
Oh, okay.
it does fit with the nose
Okay.
basic.
So
Yeah,
he's
but it does say
adapting the
pants
card.
Okay.
specifically. So, so how does the partner reply, and what reply is the player looking for? If you say perfect, just perfect, you're going to go down in sincerity,
'Cause
but
I'm
up
telling
in
a lie.
gentleness.
Yes.
Okay.
If you say, to be honest, not really, the opposite. And then they do, but I'm not sure you really like them. They're not really your style. Too plain, perhaps. You go up 2 in extroversion.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Ooh.
All right. So he was looking for honesty,
Yes.
Okay.
and you're saying it's too plain.
Yeah. Which I guess is
Yeah.
honest, but it's a little excessive.
So no match. The player goes down 1 satisfaction.
Okay, but I do get 2
You do
marks.
get your tokens.
So
So
I go down in
and-
gentleness and up
and
in scenario.
yep, and Andy gets 2 in extroversion.
Okay. Oh, that's mine.
Oh, sorry.
What are you,
Jeez.
Yeah.
what are you doing?
Andy, come on.
1,
Oh,
2,
so
3,
that's
4,
19.
5.
Yep. 19 says, in the beginning, all the different elements of the game can be overwhelming, but consider these things. Fulfilling your traits at the end of the game will increase your satisfaction, while failing to do so will lower it. Take a look at your personality tokens. Do you think you can fulfill your traits? Continue taking turns playing scenes until you encounter tutorial card 20.
Okay.
All right, so it's my turn?
Yep.
Yes.
You should each have 1 more scene.
Okay.
Ah,
Oh,
I know.
which one
Okay.
I've taken, yeah.
A triple rainbow! Amazing! I didn't think this could even happen. 3 rainbows from the same point. My mind is blown.
Wow.
Where are you seeing this
This
in this
is
karaoke
a-
bar?
This is a situation.
Oh.
Both secretly select a scene from their hand to give to the other.
Oh.
Trade the scenes simultaneously. The next scene played has double impact on happiness.
Wow. Okay, so that's interesting.
And I'm going to give you. I'm going to give you this one.
I'll give you that one. Okay. All right, so that is the use of your scene, is that correct?
Yep.
I need to draw back up.
Okay. All right.
So it says double impact.
Honey, I need you to tell me your most treasured memory. A, tell me something about your loving parents. B, tell me something about the great times you have with your friends. Oh, this is only just his. Oh, thank you, though. Sorry. C, tell me something about your accomplishments. Or D, tell me about your first love.
So Andy, you will get increased sincerity for A, which is your loving parents. Increased extroversion from B, about great times with your friends. Increased discipline from tell me something about your accomplishments. And increased sensitivity from your first love.
And John doesn't do anything
Nope,
here. It's
these are
just me.
yours.
And you get double impact for this.
So what'd you get?
Okay.
C, your accomplishments.
So you have to tell me now. What
And you
have
get to add 2
accomplished with your
tokens
life?
to that side.
So, as a wedding planner, I spend so much time helping people to make those bonds.
Or no.
And
Yes. Sorry.
Okay.
is it only double happiness impact or double impact on all things?
Oh, that's a good point.
Oh no, double impact on happiness.
Oh.
Yeah.
So it
there
doesn't
was no
actually
happiness.
affect it.
So, but that's
Okay.
okay.
That's all right.
But you did get the 1 in discipline.
Yeah.
So yes, you must know about how exciting it is to be able to do these things for people.
Okay. I draw a card, and there's 20.
You should now be ready to continue to chapter 2.
Oh, already?
Yep.
Wow. Okay.
A chapter influences the cards you can draw. In the lower right corner are the icons of the different scenes deck. This is how you can tell which deck you may draw from in the current chapter. The icon has no impact on what cards you may play. At the bottom of all chapter cards, you'll find the length of the chapter illustrated like this. Length, X number of cards. Once the number of scenes played equals the number of the chapter ends and the next chapter card is revealed.
Okay.
Count the scenes you have played so far in this chapter. By now you have probably reached the length of the chapter. If not, play scenes until you have. You have.
Yes,
Okay.
we've played 6 scenes.
Before revealing and resolving chapter 2, pick up and read tutorial card 21 from the Serious deck, because you're gonna be playing with the Serious deck next.
So do we remove everything else?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm going through this. Pick up the next 8 cards from the Serious deck.
Oh my gosh.
What?
That's what it says.
Okay.
One by color?
That's really weird. Hold on.
Take your time.
Is this card 21? Yeah, okay. Pick up the next 8 cards from the Serious deck. Hand a set of destinies to each player. The blue to the blue player and the pink to the pink player.
Okay.
So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Here are your destinies, my friends. In Fog of Love, like in a real relationship, your overall goals can shift over time. In the game, this is reflected by destinies. These cards represent your main objectives and must always be kept secret. Throughout the game, some cards will make you discard your destinies. You always discard your destinies face down in your personal discard pile. Pick up and read tutorial cards 22 and 23 from the Serious deck.
So in a normal game, would we have these destinies in our hand from the start?
I think it's like
I
a
guess.
secret objective or something.
Yeah.
A player can never end with fewer than 2 destinies in hand after a discard. Ignore any excess discards. Both players start with the same destinies in hand. An important part of the game is deducing what destinies your co-player has kept and discarded.
Oh.
Okay.
This helps you understand where your partner might be heading in the relationship. At the end of the game, at the finale, you will have to choose a single final destiny. This is the destiny you will try to fulfill in the story. Your final destiny also tells you whether you stay in the relationship or break up. In this introductory love story, you cannot break up.
Oh God.
Right now, all destinies you have are considered in hand. Throughout the game, effects such as discard, retrieve, swap in, and swap out will make you move destinies from your hand to your personal discard pile and from the discard pile to your hand. A swap out makes you discard a specific destiny from your hand and retrieve any other destiny. A swap in makes you retrieve a specific destiny and discard any other destiny. If there are no destinies in your personal discard pile, you cannot swap in or out. Ignore references to destinies that aren't included in the current love story. Pick up and read tutorial card 24 in the Serious deck. Take a look at your destinies. What cards work well with your traits? So think about what your traits are. In this love story, traits that will fulfilled traits will give you +3 satisfaction, while unfulfilled will give you -1 at the end of the game. Other love stories might give other rewards as described in their synopses. You can secretly select a destiny to work towards now, but remember to reevaluate later on. Remove all cards from the play area and place them in the discarded pile next to the Sweet deck.
Okay.
Place them face up. This will help you remember who played the last card. Notice that in Chapter 2, you must draw cards from the Serious deck rather than the Sweet deck. Reveal and resolve Chapter 2, place it in the first card area in the now empty play area, and continue playing scenes until you encounter card 25.
Okay.
Chapter 2. This is going really well. You seem to have a great connection, but how great is it really? Both choose.
Okay.
Ready your tokens. A. I haven't told anyone yet, but we're destined to be together. I'm so in love it hurts. Chooser discards a destiny, may not discard unconditional love. B. We really have a good connection. This could be the start of something beautiful. Chooser discards a destiny, may not discard love team.
Okay.
Or C. I guess this could be something down the line, but I think we're off to a slightly rocky start. Chooser discards a destiny, may not discard dominant. If you match, you both get +8 satisfaction.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
This is a 6-card chapter.
So what were our options again?
A. I haven't told anyone yet, but we're destined to be together. I'm so in love it hurts.
Cannot discard.
You can't discard unconditional love because that's
Okay.
the one that you've sort of gone with. B, we really have a good connection. This could be the start of something beautiful. You can't discard love team. And I guess this could be something down the line, but I think we're off to a rocky start. You can't discard dominant.
John has made his decision.
Yes. Now you must choose. Will you match or not?
All right. How do
All right.
you feel this relationship is going so far?
I see.
Oh!
Apparently better than you.
Wow.
Wow.
Harsh.
All right. Well, you're each going to discard a destiny.
Okay.
John, you can't discard unconditional love. Andy, you can't discard dominant.
So I will
Christ.
discard.
I'm discarding that destiny.
I'll discard this one.
It goes in your discard
Goes
pile.
in your personal discard pile.
Okay.
Well, that didn't go wonderfully.
No,
So if we don't
you
match,
don't get anything.
okay.
Just nothing happens. All right.
All right.
Who played the last?
John did, so
John?
it's my turn.
Yes.
So yeah, Andy's turn to play a scene. And now you're going to be drawing from this deck when you draw
So
back up.
We don't have to keep these. We just keep them to the side for now. Okay.
Crunchy. If anybody asks, if anybody, like the police, asks, please tell them I was with you last Thursday night. Partner chooses either A, whatever you need, or B, no way, I'm not going to lie for you. And there's effects, obviously.
So those are your effects. You're either going up or down in sincerity.
Well, there we go.
All
Do
right.
I have to choose as well?
No, this is just partner chooses.
All right.
No way, I'm not going to lie for you.
What were you doing Thursday night? What were you doing Thursday?
You both lose satisfaction, but you go up in sincerity.
There you go. So how much time-
Chooser goes down 1, partner goes down 2,
Okay.
because you're not happy that he's not lying for you.
So I'm at 12 now.
Okay.
And you're at 11?
I am at 11, yes.
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
Oh, I need a new card from the Secrets deck.
the serious deck.
Serious deck.
All right. Okay. Pew. Okay. God, I wish I could kind of discard some of these cards. All right, I'm gonna go with. Hey, close your eyes. Can you guess where I'm taking you to? Player select. You will choose. Okay, sorry. I'll pick where we're gonna go. You have to try to guess where it is.
Okay.
A.
I like this.
To a surprise party with famous people and champagne. B. To I don't know. I lost track where we were going. C. To the local square to listen to street storytellers' sentimental love stories. If you match, +2.
Okay.
Ready?
You also, if it's A, you're going to go up in extroversion. B, you're going to go down in discipline. Or C, you're going to go up in sensitivity.
Okay.
Where are we going? I think. Oh no,
You're
I
going
was
to
wrong.
a party, and you're
I thought
actually
you were
going to
gonna
a
take me
local
to
square.
a party full of famous people because you're famous.
I am famous, but I don't want to be shown as famous. Why do you think I wear this cut up?
Okay.
So.
All right, so you didn't match, so you don't get more satisfaction, but John goes up in sensitivity, Andy, you go up in extroversion.
Okay. All right, Andy, you are up. Fog of Love. Next card.
Oh, 23 has shown up.
25.
25.
So far, you've encountered partner chooses, both choose, and situation cards. Another type of scene is a secret. When you play a secret, it's played face down in front of you beneath the game board.
Okay, cool.
It is kept secret until another scene reveals it or the game ends.
Ooh.
If it's revealed, you read out the card and resolve the reveal effects. You also give the player the personality tokens indicated on the top of the card, if any. If the secret isn't revealed during the game, you will reveal it at the finale and will then resolve the if not revealed effects. A secret doesn't count towards the chapter length while it's secret. Playing a secret still ends a player's turn. If a secret is revealed, place it as other cards in the play area. It now counts towards the chapter length.
Okay. I know what I'm going with next. God, it's so fun to play with chips.
Yeah, the chips are
Very
super
satisfying.
satisfying. Crunchy,
Yes.
what are you thinking about?
Tell me what's on your mind. So A is the new version 5, tell about a technology. B, my favorite way of relaxing, tell how you relax.
Okay.
C, how I might improve my workout, tell what you might do. Or D, something gross with those benefits.
Ooh, okay. Huh. Okay. Here you go. I'm gonna go with. I think it's Go with B.
My favorite way of relaxing. How do you relax, Crunchy?
So as I told you before, the planters are just the best. Oh my God, they are so luxurious. But for me, the only other competition is the Jif. Oh my God, that crunchy Jif peanut butter is the best thing with some crackers and a little bit of jelly spread. You put that on a nice little piece of like cracker or possibly some naan. You lie down on the couch, you put on Netflix, and you watch the latest episodes of your personal television show, and then you decide what to do. For the
Is that
rest
how
of
you got
day.
your nickname, Crunchy Jif?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Creamy's too smooth for my taste. Okay.
So you get an extra in discipline.
I do, I guess. Yes. I am a very disciplined man. I'm taking us to a remote cabin. I booked a trip to a remote cabin in the woods. It's a fantastic place, close to nature and far away from disturbances.
Like the paparazzi.
Yeah, this is a situation. So this is going to have an effect on the next scene. Partner, reveal a random destiny in hand.
So one of your three gets revealed, and it's randomized.
Oh, it's random.
So
Yeah. And the next scene played has double impact on personality tokens.
that one.
I still have dominant in hand.
Okay.
All right. We knew that because you couldn't discard it.
Yes.
Yes.
Next scene played has double impact on personality tokens.
Okay. I draw the next card, and it is 26 revealed.
Yo, let's talk about card
So
26.
double impact on.
You will soon
discipline
encounter a
tokens.
scene type called a reaction. Reactions can only be played as reaction to other scenes just played. The reaction always specifies when you can play it. Each reaction is different. Some might allow you to skip the scene just played, others might allow you to change the choice your partner just made. Unlike most other scenes, reactions don't count towards the chapter length. They are minor scenes. Reactions and other minor scenes have a symbol in the lower right-hand corner. It's a little circle.
Okay.
Rather than placing them in the play area, minor scenes are placed in the discard pile next to the suite deck
Okay.
over here, and after they've been played. A minor scene may be discarded face up at the beginning of your turn if you don't want to play it. Immediately draw another card to replace it from the deck specified by the current chapter. If you draw a new minor scene, you may discard that as well.
All right.
It's my go?
Yes.
Yep. Remember,
Yep.
personality tokens are doubled.
Argument with parents in law.
Oh my God.
So, your in laws.
My in-laws.
Yes. I can't believe you have the nerve to come into our house and say something like that. It's completely uncalled for. So me to you. And you? Are you just going to stand there watching? Crunchy? Are you going to stand up to your parents? So if you stand up to your parents, so you're choosing. So the chooser gets -2 happiness, and I get +2 happiness, and you go down 2 in gentleness if you stand with your parents.
Okay.
If you stand with your partner. If you avoid conflict and do nothing, we both lose 1 happiness.
Wow.
And you go up in gentleness.
Oh my god.
So you can go up in gentleness or down in gentleness.
And it's doubled.
It's doubled.
Yeah.
Well, the only thing double is personality tokens, right?
Right.
Yeah. But you're going to go up 2 or down 2 in gentleness. Is he standing with you or not? Standing with you.
Oh, thank you, Crunchy.
So, for standing with you, I go down
to happiness. But you go up 2 happiness.
Okay.
And yeah, he got
I'm at
2 anti-gentleness.
And I'm at 14 now.
Okay.
John, you've got the last.
Card of the round. Oh, did I draw?
Did you draw a card, Andy?
I did draw a card.
Okay.
You just drew.
You will soon have played enough scenes to reveal the 3rd chapter card. Check and see how many scenes you have left to play before the chapter ends. 1. Once you have reached the end of chapter 2, clear the play area and reveal chapter 3. This chapter will work the same way as the previous 2. How is time passing in the story? Is everything happening during a single day, or does it take months to unfold? This is up to you. Some chapters and scenes imply the passage of time, but how long is ultimately up to you. You decide how and when the love story that you began on Sunday morning spills over into multiple days, weeks, or months.
I mean, we've gone to the cabin in the woods. I've met your parents. I feel like time has passed.
Okay.
And then once we've reached the end of chapter 2, I'll read the card at the top of the drama deck.
Okay, so this is the most controversial choice I think we've had to make all games so far.
Ooh.
So, it's our first visit to an IKEA.
Ooh.
All right, so let's go to IKEA. It'll be
I remember
fun.
our first trip to an IKEA. It was in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
How do you both approach furniture shopping? A, we really don't need much. We have so much stuff already. B, whoa, let's get this, that, this, and blank, and etc. C, I'm sure we can find something that suits us both. What are you interested in? And D, I really don't care. Just get what you want. Now here's the cool part. If we match or just one person picks D, both players get +3 hearts.
Ooh.
But if there's no match, both of us lose 2, and we both have to reveal a random destiny card.
Match or one chooses D. So you can't both choose D.
Yes.
Ooh.
All right. So looking at what's out there.
I've chosen mine.
I guess if you match because both chose D, it's a
I
match.
think it still matches.
So
yeah.
even if one chooses D,
I just
yeah.
like how the I don't care
That's so
kind
funny.
of thing. It's just
the personality traits here are, we really don't need much. We have so much stuff already. You go down in curiosity, but
Yeah.
up in sincerity. If you say, let's get everything, you go down in sincerity, but up in extroversion. If you're looking for something that suits you both, you go down in sensitivity, but up in gentleness. And I don't care, get what you want.
Yep.
You go down in both extroversion and discipline.
all right. I've made my decision.
As have I.
All right. 3,
Let's go to IKEA.
1. Oh, we matched.
We matched.
We really don't need much. We have so much
Wow.
stuff already.
That's amazing.
So, you're both going to go up 3 satisfaction.
okay, so I go back to 10. I'm
That's
at 12.
awesome.
I'm at 17.
You're both going to go down in curiosity and up in sincerity. Exciting.
We don't have to
Yay.
reveal anything.
Good for you guys.
All right. I think our trip to IKEA was well spent.
Yeah, I think that was really good. It's time for chapter 3, my friends.
Okay. What's chapter 3?
Now, before we do that,
Oh,
Should I have drawn from this deck real quick before it ends? Just
Yeah, I
to fill my
think-
hand up
yeah,
to 5?
because you draw before that, like the end of your turn.
Okay.
Once you've reached the end of Chapter 2, pick up and read tutorial card 28 from the drama deck. Fog of Love comes with a lot of different types of scenes, but their effects are explained on the cards themselves. Therefore, with what you already know, you should be able to understand the rest of the scenes you'll encounter. Always follow the text on the scene, even if it contradicts other rules. Except for the cards previously mentioned, reactions and secrets, all cards are played in the play area and count towards the chapter length. Pick up the next 2 cards in the drama deck.
Okay.
These are your player cards. Don't read them now, but know that most game terms are
Okay.
likely to be explained there. They're,
Oh,
they're
they're
like
player aid
guides,
cards.
yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so don't read them.
well, we've already just covered everything.
Yeah, it's more. It
Don't
it
bother
actually
to-
says "don't" in like bold
bold.
italics on it. So
I'm
yeah.
using it to cover my chips. Should cover my chips with it.
Continue playing until you see tutorial card 29. At that point, pick it up and read it. It's time for chapter 3.
The
Dreams.
Oh.
You're discussing your future and dreams. Where do you see yourselves in 10 years? Both choose.
Oh, man.
Ready
okay.
your tokens.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Remember, you are playing your characters, not yourselves. A. Married with kids. B. Still living a life with no obligations. C. Knowing who I am and what I want. Each one of these makes you discard a destiny, but there are no restrictions on which destinies you are discarding. If you match, you both go up 6 satisfaction. If you do not match, you both go down 4.
Okay. See how this went. No! Oh,
Crunchy wants
So in
kids.
sync.
Crunchy wants kids.
I'm
But Nettie's really, Nettie's really coming into herself, knowing who she is and what she wants. You both go down 4 satisfaction.
Oh my god. So I go to 8.
Yeah.
What do you
13.
Okay.
All right.
And I'm going to discard this destiny.
Oh, get rid of this one.
Okay. And it's time for a scene.
Okay, so Andy, you start. What is the scene?
Andy's still contemplating his
Yeah,
destiny.
okay.
You're up. This is a 6-card scene.
Okay.
Or a 6-card
And you
chapter.
are going to be, a 6-card chapter, and you're going to be drawing out of the drama deck this
Can't wait
time.
to use drama.
Can I ask a question at this stage?
Sure.
Actually, maybe it's listed here.
Sure.
Chernobyl Kinsman.
What? Oh my god, she knows how our finale is gonna go.
I was laughing at the Chernobyl Kinsman because
It's an in joke.
it's an in joke for me and Andy.
All right. I'm playing
We've been married a long time.
secret
Ooh.
So-
and drawing from the drama deck. That does not count towards the chapter.
No, it does not.
Okay.
So now John gets to play a scene.
How else do you get a joint banking account?
Wow. That's
I mean,
commitment.
we already know, I mean, Crunchy said that he wants kids.
Yeah.
So-
It could be practical to have a joint banking account, but how much should we pool? A, let's pool everything together in like a real life couple. B, don't think it's a good idea. It would be difficult to handle. M, taxes. C, we need this much for living, and that much for fun, and that much for blank. We should each pool 28% to have a buffer. If A or C match, both of us get +1, but you have to swap in one of your destiny cards for equal partners. B, if both B match, you get +1 heart. No match, you end up with the least committing option. Both lose 2 hearts.
Wow. Okay. So
So let's pool everything. You're going to go up in sincerity. I don't think it's a good idea. It would be difficult to handle taxes. You go down in sincerity. And we need this much for a living. That goes up in discipline.
Okay.
We've both made our choices.
3, 2, 1.
Yay! Let's pool everything. Hey, Lobster of Revenge.
We have a
Thank
committed.
you for the bit. Let's pool everything together just like a real couple. So you now both go up 1 satisfaction.
Okay, I'm at 9.
That was a very happy moment for both of you. And you swap in equal partners if you do not already have it in hand.
Okay.
All right. And you're going to go up in sincerity if you haven't already.
I already put, yeah.
All right.
Did you already
So
put a
Lobster
token
of
in?
Revenge, you missed the beginning of the stream when we were talking about bits.
Oh,
If you bid or if you donate 20 bits or more,
200.
right? Oh, 200 bits?
Yeah.
Okay. Then you unlock new Pride emoticons for everybody in chat, which is very cool. And Twitch is donating
It's a mega cheer.
Mega Cheer.
It's at 20 or more, or 200 or more. You earn 2 of 20 exclusive emotes to use in June and unlock a gift emote for other viewers. For every 200 bits cheered, Twitch will donate 10 cents to the Trevor Project.
I knew there were donations to Trevor Project involved.
I had looked
so
it up,
that's
my
very
brain
cool.
just didn't retain it.
All right. So that I did a secret, you did the bank accounts,
Yep.
it's my
Yep.
turn.
Your turn.
So, Lobster of Revenge, our characters are Nettie, who is a wedding planner, somewhat serious-minded, it seems.
But also constantly stoned.
All the
Also,
time.
yeah, stoned out of her gourd. And Crunchy, a television
Charles
star,
Yeah.
Charles Crunchy.
Charles Crunchy.
Rhodes.
Charles Rhodes. Rhodey Rhodes.
TV star with a nose-piercing bedroom eyes and a very slow speaker. Oh my god. Okay, I'm excited now. I can't wait to see what our finale becomes.
All right, so it's my turn.
It's your turn.
Breakfast in bed.
Oh god.
Oh boy.
Close your eyes. In a minute, you'll get everything your heart desires.
Okay.
A soft-boiled egg, a slice of bread with fresh butter, oatmeal, and some strawberries, but no peanut butter, sorry. B, Chinese breakfast noodles. C, creme brulee French toast. Or D, baked beans, scrambled eggs, bacon, and sausage.
I mean, I know what I personally
If we
want.
match, we both get +2 heart. If no match, you get +1 heart, because
You still get breakfast.
you
in
still
bed.
get breakfast in bed. So, what do you want, and what am I giving you?
Okay. Well,
So
let's
here are
see
the
what
options
they
again, so you can look at them.
are. Oh, okay. So there's no.
There's no personality benefits. It's just if we match, we both get +2.
I'm gonna aim for the character rather than myself. I'll tell you what I would choose as a person later, but
Okay.
God, I'm gonna aim for the
So
character.
what
I
does
feel like
Crunchy want? I think.
I really hope you get this. I think you got this. Okay.
Amanda?
It's time.
Oh, so close.
Oh, I made you a traditional English breakfast because you have the English accent.
It's delicious. That would have been my real life choice. I thought the
Yeah.
celebrity-wise,
Go
I was
with-
gonna go with
yeah.
the creme brulee.
Okay.
Well, you
Well, you
still
get
get
one
plus
heart.
1 heart.
I do, so I'm at 10 again. My hearts have been going in and out this entire time.
You should put 1 at the 0 as well.
Oh yes, sorry.
Okay.
Boom. Okay, I'm gonna play a secret.
Okay.
How many secrets are we allowed? 1?
I don't think there's a limit.
Oh wow.
But there are things that will force secrets to be revealed.
Okay.
All right, so it's my turn again.
Ooh, okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, it has to be 200 in one go in order for it to recognize it.
Oh, not 200. Oh, that's so
Sorry.
close. So close.
We do really appreciate the 200 total bits,
We definitely do.
but to do the mega cheer thing, it has to be like a chunk.
Okay,
Chonk
I'm
cheer.
ready for this.
Chonk.
This is gonna be so cool to do this, because this is gonna affect the entire game.
John does like stuff like that.
I do. I love a little bit of chaos. Alright. Listening. Butterbean.
Okay.
Thank
Oh, thank you so much for the bits, and you unlocked an emotion, an emoticon. That's so cool. I'm enjoying that. All right, so
it's making me very happy.
this is going to be an interesting one. We're having a stupid fight.
Oh god.
So I'm supposed to tell what we're fighting about, and it's something absolutely ludicrous. Crunchy, I can't believe you wore the silver chain to that wedding that I invited you to instead of the gold chain. It was so gauche.
Sterling silver. It's clearly there to reflect off the white tuxedo. You can't do gold and white. You have to do gold and black.
So we both choose,
Okay.
and everything here has an influence on our heart level.
Oh jeez.
If we both choose, I am 100% right. Or, okay, option A is, I am right, you are wrong.
Okay.
The other person loses 3 heart. Option B is, I'm mostly right, but there's a grain of truth in what you say. The other person loses 2 heart.
Okay.
Option C is, we're both right. We both lose 1 heart. Option D is, sorry, I'm wrong. The chooser, the person who does option D,
Yeah.
gets -2 heart.
So we're losing hearts no matter what happens in this situation.
But
Okay.
there's additional effects. So Amanda, I'll let you read through the additional effects because it's
All right.
hurting my brain.
So if one of you chooses A and the other doesn't, the person who chose A gets 3 hearts. If one of you chose B and the other C or D, the chooser of B gets +2.
Okay.
If you chose C and D, or C and D, chooser of C gets +1. If you match on C, you both get +1, so it equals out.
Okay.
And you retrieve equal partners.
Oh, yeah.
So if you've discarded equal partners, you go get it. If you match on D, you both get +2, so it cancels out. And you swap in unconditional love.
Okay. This is literally the prisoner's conundrum.
Yeah, I need to check something about
God.
destinies.
Well, we all know how the prisoner's conundrum goes. It's a logic problem. It's a very fun logic problem. The concept being you and a friend are arrested, and you're both put into interrogation rooms. Both of you are going to be sentenced for 1 year. But if you rat on your friend, you'll get off scot-free.
Unless
but
they
they'll-
rat on you.
But they'll get 3 years. If you both rat on each other, you both get 3 years no matter what.
Yeah.
So the best logical decision is to both keep your mouth shut and take the 1 year.
Where's the instruction booklet?
Oh, sure.
I want
All
to
right.
check a.
We've made our choices, though, if you want to reveal our choices.
I want to check a piece of terminology before we continue.
Okay.
There we go. That's what I wanted.
I think there's a glossary on the player's aid.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it's retrieve. You just add it to your destinies.
Oh.
You're not swapping it for one in your hand.
Okay, okay.
I wanted to double check that. I was pretty sure that's what that meant, that the difference between retrieve and swap in is swap in means you're swapping it with something else that's in your hand. Retrieve just means you're adding it as a potential destiny.
So what's the result of this stupid argument that
All
we're
right,
having?
you're having this really stupid argument. So Crunchy here says, I am 100% right. And Nettie says, sorry, I'm wrong. So I guess you agree on that?
Yeah.
So, One chose. So you both. Okay, so Andy,
I
first
lose 3.
go down 3.
Yes.
John. And Andy, you also go down 2.
So you're at.
I'm at 9.
9.
Okay.
Okay.
Now we'll do the additional effects. One chose A and the other didn't. Chooser of A gets +3.
One moment. What would happen if we had both chosen D?
You both get +2 and swap in unconditional love.
But I do agree.
Oh, reaction.
I chose
reaction.
A instead.
So
I agree that I'm 100% right. So now what happens?
So we both lose 3?
yeah, basically.
So you've literally destroyed the prisoner's conundrum by
Yeah.
doing the thing that gets us both screwed.
Yeah.
You see, the point of that was being
But
I was
what
playing.
is...
One chose A and the other didn't. The chooser of A gets +3. But since now both of you chose A,
We both lose 3.
both lose 3, and don't.
Okay, I'm
neither
not
of you
going to
gets
do
it
that.
back.
Oh,
I'll
wait.
take it back.
What?
I'll take it back.
No, it's
We'll leave
fine.
it the way it was.
All right.
I love that.
I just revealed.
Literally destroyed the structure.
Yeah. Wow.
All right. So I'm
yeah.
at 9 and you're at 14 now.
At 13.
13.
All right.
That was
Yeah, I think that's pretty much what.
Well,
yeah.
that's what arguments actually feel
And
like.
that goes down
Oh,
there. No, because
Oh,
it's a
oh.
minor scene.
Oh, it gets removed.
Or no, that was a minor scene. Sorry,
okay,
no,
okay.
it does go here. The reaction is a
Yeah.
minor scene. So
All right.
is that no on 2 or destroy Russia?
Oh, jeez. All right. Listen, darling. We needed to have a very serious conversation.
Oh God.
What about Crunchy?
I, as the player, must guess the aspect of one of your partner's trait goals. If I'm correct in that guess, the partner must change that trait that you have guessed. If there are several traits with the same trait goal, you must, the partner randomly must choose one to change.
Wow. Okay. So you're trying to guess what one of my trait goals is.
Yes.
If you're correct, I have to swap it out.
Now, how far exactly do I need to be to say that trait? Do I have to say individual or shared? Or do I just guess the type that it goes?
I should just, unless it doesn't specify on the card, then I don't think it matters.
I think you just choose the trait.
All right, Andy, I'm going to say extroversion.
You are correct. I had intense. So
Okay.
now I have to get a different trait. How do I do that?
You take a trait from the trait deck. I
Okay.
think. Let me see.
There was one of the rule cards. that was
Yeah.
like that.
Let me see. Traits. Oh. Doesn't say. Give me a second. That was on tutorial card 3.
Oh, I never drew a new card.
Because I feel like you would need to be able to choose.
Yeah. But there are some.
There's a card that talked about it.
I remember.
Action instruction reading.
Yeah.
Let me check the glossary.
Doesn't really have a great. All right, it says, when you are changing, you will either randomly or by choice, depending on the scene, discard one of your traits, features, or occupation. First, put the discarded card face down under the relevant deck.
Okay.
Then draw 3 new cards of the relevant type and select one of them, and the leftovers are placed under the deck.
That's
Okay.
pretty cool. So you
Okay,
get to,
so I don't get a random one.
No.
I get a random
That
of
would be
3.
too crazy.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. I just can't hide it. I know. I want peanut butter.
You're making me hungry, man.
I am too. I had to skip dinner to try to make it on time.
Okay.
All right. So we've hit 29.
Oh, Amanda.
Oh! Time for more instructions. Once you've played the final scene in this chapter, go ahead and check how many scenes. You have 2 more before you to
Because
go.
we've each played a secret.
Yeah. You will reveal the finale
Where's your
card.
secret, John? Oh, it's under your...
It's there.
Yeah.
It's in the secret section. After the finale, you have finished your first love story. So now I'm going to pick up card 30, but don't read it until you finish the game. So I'll take this
I need to draw one
and
more
hang on
card.
to it.
Okay. All right, Andy, what are you going to do for your secret?
Nah.
I'm still waiting there. I'm like still waiting. I'm just like, you know, right? You're just like, oh yeah, I forgot. We're playing right now.
All right, whatever. We need to lose some weight.
Oh God.
It's great to be together, but I think we're getting chubby. And it's hurting your career. I don't want a chubby crunchy.
Oh no.
Let's do something about it. The only way to succeed is to do it together and support each other. Partner chooses. A, yes, whatever it takes. You go up 2 in discipline. And I gain 1 heart.
Okay.
And it affects the next round.
Okay.
Or, what? You think I'm fat? You go down in discipline but up in sensitivity, and I lose 1 heart. Or, forget about it. I'm happy as I am. You go down in sensitivity and down in gentleness, and I lose 1 heart.
Wow, that's just offensively mean.
Yeah, this is horrible, Andy.
How could you, Andy? How could you,
Not
this
John?
is horrible.
me, it's...
Yeah,
It's
but
her.
you as a player decided to play that card.
I guess that's true.
All right, I'm gonna play this one.
So I'm going to
What
side-eye
happened?
you now. Quite a bit.
Let's see what happens. I won't say.
Yeah, whatever it takes.
We'll
right.
power through this.
So I go up 1
Other
heart.
goes up 1. Not the... So yeah, you go up 1.
You get 1.
Yeah.
I get the 2 disciplines.
I'm back to 10.
And now we exercise Ravioli's in and
And
out.
what's the
Ravioli's
effect
in
on
and
the
out.
next round? Or the next card played?
Both get double sensitivity personality tokens from the next scene played. If sensitivity is on the table for the next scene played.
All right. I'll take that.
So, John, if you play something that affects sensitivity.
It'll be very good. However, I will not be doing that. Instead, I'm looking through your browser history on
Oh
your
my
text
goodness.
messages.
These are horrible people.
So here's the big thing about it, though. This is a reveal secret card. You reveal one of your partner's secrets in play. All consequences of the secret are resolved immediately.
Where's your secret?
Secret. I'm slowly starting a business. You discovered this by searching through my browser history.
Oh my God.
I'm still not sure about it. There's so much work to do. But in the end, it'll be good for both of us. If revealed, partner chooses.
Okay.
You can choose, why did you keep this a secret? We both lose 1 heart, but you go up in, what is that one? In sincerity. You can choose, I don't think this is a good idea. We need more time together, which makes you go up in sincerity, but in sensitivity, but doubled because of the previous card.
Okay.
And you go down in happiness, and I go down more in happiness. Or, that sounds like fun. Hard work. Count me in. And you go up in discipline and extroversion.
Okay.
And I gain 1 happiness and change occupation.
Okay. Can I see that card on the table?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go with this one.
How supportive are you?
Here we go. B.
Ouch.
Yeah, I don't think it's a good idea. We need more time together. You go down 1.
do.
I go down 3.
You go down 3. And double sensitivity, you both go up 2.
Well, he goes up
He goes
2.
up 2 in sensitivity.
So I believe this is a minor scene, so I don't think it counts towards the.
Right, but this one counts.
So
And
that's
that
6?
brings us to the end.
Okay. So
That's
we've
the end of
just
the
had-
game?
Well, that's the end
Okay.
of that chapter.
Okay, finale time.
Time for the finale.
Da da da
I
da.
like how there's room
Dun, dun,
for
dun,
one
dun,
more
dun.
deck too, which is just like.
Custom deck, yeah.
Are you compatible? You've made up your mind about what you want, but are you happy with how things are going with your partner? Both select a final destiny.
Okay.
A final destiny.
Yeah,
Final Destiny.
We select one to keep.
yeah.
Okay.
Your destiny determines how it all ends. If you have any secrets in play, you now reveal. So you're going to reveal your destinies.
Right now?
Yeah, that's what it says.
Unconditional love.
Me too.
Wow,
I had
okay.
nothing good in my
Yeah.
destinies. None of them I could make.
Me neither.
They
Really,
didn't work
but
for me.
I was aiming for
If
it.
you have any secrets in play, you now reveal and resolve them as if unrevealed because you didn't reveal yours.
So I just reveal it as the secret.
It should say like if unrevealed, you
Yeah.
get this.
I have to tell you my real age.
Oh man, you've been lying this whole time?
Yeah, you see, I'm a bit younger than what I seem, and I enjoy being with someone that is much older than I am.
Wow, crunchy.
So I get +3 to my hearts. 3.
All right.
That puts you at. Oh, okay.
15.
15.
All right. Reveal your traits and check if you have realized your trait goals.
Okay.
Well, I'm adventurous because you made me discard my other trait. I did not get that.
Nope.
Workaholic. I did not hit
Didn't
that.
quite hit it. Yeah.
Nope. And I'm jealous. I did not hit that. I hit none of my goals.
So you go down
you-
1 heart for each of those.
He got adventurous, didn't he? 'Cause
No.
we were
Nope.
Sharing that?
Oh, it's a shared.
Is it a shared goal?
Yeah, shared balance of
Oh,
5.
that's curiosity, though.
Yeah.
My bad.
So
I thought
you
it
don't
was-
get it if you were up here, but you're
Yeah.
actually down there. So
Nope. I'm totally down 3.
down 3.
Joop, joop, joop.
Okay. I, believe it or not, am very insecure, which I managed to make.
Yep.
Okay. So you go up 3 for that.
I am extremely cocky, if you were not aware. So I go up 1, 2, 3. But despite all that, I am quite an innocent person.
Doesn't he only get 1 point for each of those that he made?
No, that's
Oh,
plus
okay.
3.
Okay.
So shared, there's.
Insincerity. Yeah.
Alright, so 1, 2, 3.
All right. Now you can see if you fulfilled your character's destinies.
I
Nope.
did not, because Andy is not 40.
Yeah.
I was hoping you were pulling through until that one card kind of turned it all around. I
Yeah.
somehow got the lead.
Boy, I was just miserable. Look at my character ended up at 4 happiness at the end of the
Unconditional
game.
love, but yeesh.
4.
I'm surprised at how happy I
You
am.
love him, but you're miserable.
I am. Wow.
That's depressing.
I apparently am super happy with this relationship, but I guess I'm just oblivious. Oh God.
Well, that.
I mean, you did make him discard one of his trait cards that would have maybe gotten him more points.
And his secret. I made him reveal that as
Yeah.
well. But he made me work out a lot, so I feel justified.
Yeah. Not thrilled with that card. Not thrilled with that card. I understand that it's like you're playing a character, but the player does choose to play that card.
Yeah.
And Andy did choose to put it out there into the world.
My big one was if we went to the restaurant, I was going to play Argument at a Restaurant and see how we immediately
Oh.
start that opening. But yeah, that was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun.
The last card is congratulations on finishing your first game of Fog of Love. We hope you enjoyed it. This love story was designed to give you a small taste of what the game is about, as well as introducing you to all the rules. From now on, you should shuffle all decks before playing. Remember to keep sweet, serious, and drama separate. When playing a new love story, remember to read the synopsis. It defines what scenes and destinies should be included and describes any special rules. We suggest that you now play High School Sweethearts. It's a cooperative story that is a bit longer than the introductory one. After that, we suggest we give it a year, and then I Know What I Want.
All right.
We give it a year includes more destinies that allow you to break up.
Oh, wow.
So.
Gotcha.
I do think, and they did warn us at the beginning, that it would be really hard to hit your trait goals
Yeah.
in a really short game.
Yeah.
Because you're not really playing at the length that you would need to play to gain the number of tokens that you might need to gain. Shared traits are maybe a little bit easier, but then you need to be influencing your partner and sort of making them hit certain points on the board. So,
Well, yeah.
yeah.
Definitely a very cool game, though. I can see why it's got
Yeah.
such buzz.
Yeah.
I like the storytelling aspect.
I'm excited to see what they do with the expansion.
Yeah.
I was actively trying to meet my trait goals and actually playing not so much to my character as to what I needed to achieve. And it didn't work out for me at all.
I was mainly just aiming for like the unconditional love thing and the honesty kind of tract, because I feel like with the slow talking kind of like, if I'm gonna get a relationship, it's got to be one that lasts. And I felt like I kind of kept to that, I think, as best I could.
Yeah.
I guess so. The only things I think I did out of like rebuttal were because I was rebutted before. So I hope that, I don't know, that was a lot of fun. I feel like if you play the character as the character should, it really fits. It really does. It's really cool.
So it's an interesting, like, battle of wits. But that, I guess, is in keeping with the sort of game it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's put these back in the correct decks.
I separated all of the discard
I
piles.
hardly played any drama cards.
I played 2, I want to say, maybe more. I'm not sure. Yeah. I can't believe it's all.
So maybe we should show off the box.
Oh yeah, this is my favorite aspect of the box is the how it goes inside the actual cover. Oh my god, that's so.
So let's
Oh,
go
we
to
had-
overhead cam again.
I'm surprised we had token.
Yeah, they're really wedged in there. I couldn't get them out.
Okay,
But it does come with
nice.
token boxes
Wow,
that you can keep your tokens in.
very accommodating. And this was not a kicked game, right? This was an original release,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That's impressive to have this kind of quality storage. That's really cool.
Yeah, it's very nice.
And it comes with all these little separators so that you can separate out the different decks and stuff in the box
You'll notice
once
there's
you've
a
opened
lot
them
of
up.
space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
So these are for the different decks here, right?
And there are expansions planned.
Yep.
So,
Oh my god. This was
Definitely a fun game. A little backstabby, but
well, that's love, ain't it? I'm surprised everything actually does fit really well.
oh,
into
did you
these.
get the big things in
Oh
there?
yeah, just put them on top.
Huh, okay. I'm gonna try and do that as well. And then Amanda, if you want to see if you can figure out, there's like,
there's a lot to
yeah.
figure out.
Well, there's a thing for,
Here's my player aid.
There's Sirius,
Ooh. Okay. I have here the
Sweet,
these are all the sweet cards I separated from the discard pile.
these are Destiny cards.
Special Events, Drama.
Yeah, everything does fit in the little box. That's nice.
Really convenient.
Tutorial.
Hey.
Character and Destiny for blue, Character and Destiny for pink, and then these are the different scenarios,
These are my 2
and these are miscellaneous.
4 Destiny cards.
All right.
Alright.
So, Andy, can I have your Character and Destiny cards?
Character and Destiny.
These are the decks. These
Destiny.
are the chapter cards.
Tutorial cards. Drama.
Drama right here.
Serious.
Serious right here.
Why so serious?
Because it's romance.
Sweet.
There you are.
Special event.
Special events.
We don't have any
We don't
yet.
really have any of those. And
So this is Sunday morning date, which is the
Chapter.
Yeah.
there we go, the chapter cards.
their
Oh my god.
chapters.
Those are the other things because those are all
Those
in here
there.
still.
And then miscellaneous.
Possibly for future expansions.
Yeah. I'm going to put the player aids back there.
All right. They all fit snug as a bug.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, there's room for quite a lot more.
Oh my god. I can imagine what they could do with expansions. But my god, this is going to be a lot of fun.
So yeah, that was a really fun game. Obviously, we were learning it as we went, so it went kind of slowly. With the full game, there would be a little bit more time for stuff. I think it just
Yeah.
slides
This is
in
the
there.
coolest part of the box. Oh god, this is horrible. This is not going to work.
Here. Okay, there we go. Everything's good.
My rules.
Okay.
All right.
Yay.
All right.
We have no idea what we're playing next week.
nope.
Hey, chat. What? Oh, look at that! Lobster of Revenge got like 2 wings. Or no, those aren't the Pride wings.
No.
Those are random other wings.
Are we aiming to keep the theme in relationships or just as a concept kind of thing?
I don't know.
How about team games? Well, would that work?
Sure. I mean,
Could.
we need
We're
to
only
find.
going to have like 3 people.
Yeah, it's
probably,
true.
unless Pi can come up for it.
Or Andrew.
Or Andrew, yeah.
I'll look over the deck. Maybe I can just spot something real quick.
Okay. If not,
Love Letter or something like it. Love Letter goes so fast.
I mean, I do like Love Letter, although my favorite is Lovecraft Letter.
Yeah, Lovecraft Letter is the best of the bunch.
Love Letter is.
I'll be
very
honest,
simple
Love Letter
game.
is not my favorite game.
Yeah.
It's perfectly reasonable. It's just not one that I get excited about playing. I was kind of hoping that the Looney Labs had put out like Pride Flux or something, but they don't seem to have one.
No.
I want to put together a Pride Flux.
That would be fun. I would be on board with that.
Maybe if I meet Kristen Looney again, I can recommend it.
She would probably be on board.
I feel like she would be.
If we want to do something that's not within any particular theme, there's a new game from Blue Orange about building
Yeah, the
a
Loonies
world.
are pretty awesome. Planet.
Yeah.
Suggest Pride Flux to the Loonies next time you see them by. Because I think that would be really fun.
The only thing I could think of is there's a Fiasco module about relationships, but no, that's the only thing I can think of that has relationship kind of.
Yeah.
Have you bought any new cool games in the last month or so?
The latest thing I bought was the Hellboy board game, which
Yeah.
one day,
Yeah, not.
but not this month. Trying to think. I'm kind of just fried, so
Yeah, my brain is not.
All right.
Not really.
Well, we'll
work on
coordinate
that.
and we'll announce
figure it
something in
out.
the Discord. I do encourage anybody watching live or in the YouTube archive to join the Discord. There's a link down below there. And it's not super active, but the more people join it, the more active it becomes.
Exactly.
And it's a good place for us to talk about things and put ideas about games that we'll play next week. So we'll think of something awesome. We look forward to seeing everybody next week. I have a big day tomorrow. Amanda has a giant science project tomorrow.
I have a lot going
And
on
Pi
tomorrow.
is going to a march tomorrow. So I think we all need a little bit of sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So thank you everybody so much for joining us.
Thank you.
This was a really fun game.
Yep.
And I do want to play it again. Yes, Insidious Pie, go be super gay. That sounds lovely. Aww.
Thank you
happy,
for the
happy.
bed.
Thank you, Lobster of Revenge.
Happy.
And yeah, I think we'll see you next week.
Yeah. See you next week, folks.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.